Exposing the drama in the royal family, Prince Harry's new interview has everyone talking. The Duke of Sussex has once again stepped into the spotlight, and this time, the repercussions are seismic. His candid conversation with The Guardian has not only ruffled feathers, but has also ignited a firestorm of controversy that shows no signs of abating. From the corridors of Buckingham Palace to the streets of London, everyone has an opinion on Harry's latest revelations. Insiders say he's gone too far. The royal family, known for its stoic silence and stiff upper lip, is reportedly in turmoil. Sources close to the palace reveal that the Queen herself is deeply distressed by Harry's decision to air the family's dirty laundry in such a public forum. The tabloids, of course, are having a field day, with headlines screaming betrayal and scandal. Royal commentators are dissecting every word, every nuance, trying to gauge the impact of Harry's bombshell interview. Let's break down what really happened. Alright, let's get into it. In his interview, Harry didn't hold back. He spoke about his struggles with mental health, his strained relationship with his father, King Charles, and his brother, Prince William. He also touched on the media's relentless pursuit of his family and the toll it has taken on his wife, Meghan Markle. Harry's words were raw, emotional, and for many, uncomfortably honest. Prince Harry's latest interview with The Guardian has set Buckingham Palace on fire, figuratively, of course. The palace, which has always maintained a dignified silence in the face of controversy, is now in crisis mode. Media vans are parked outside, paparazzi are flashing their cameras, and the gates of the palace, usually a symbol of stability and tradition, now seem to represent a fortress under siege. Harry says his conscience is clear, and that his book, Spare, was about correcting the record, not airing dirty laundry. He insists that his intention was never to hurt his family, but to set the record straight. According to Harry, the book is a reflection of his truth, his experiences, and his journey towards healing. He believes that by sharing his story, he can help others who are struggling with similar issues. It was about correcting the record, not airing dirty laundry. He emphasizes that the book is not a tell-all, but a memoir that seeks to provide context and clarity. Harry argues that the public has been fed a distorted version of events for too long, and it's time for the truth to come out. He claims, "You cannot have reconciliation before you have truth." This statement has become a mantra for Harry, who believes that honesty is the first step towards healing. He argues that the royal family cannot move forward until they confront the issues that have been swept under the rug for generations. Harry's call for transparency is a direct challenge to the royal family's long-standing tradition of keeping private matters private. But the palace? Not happy. The royal family, known for its discretion and reserve, is reportedly furious. Insiders say that Harry's decision to go public with his grievances has caused a rift that may never heal. The palace staff, who are used to dealing with crises behind closed doors, are now scrambling to manage the fallout from Harry's explosive interview. But the palace? Not happy. The royal family, known for its discretion and reserve, is reportedly furious. Insiders say that Harry's decision to go public with his grievances has caused a rift that may never heal. The palace staff, who are used to dealing with crises behind closed doors, are now scrambling to manage the fallout from Harry's explosive interview. Insiders are calling Harry his own worst enemy, saying every time he speaks, he just digs the hole deeper. They argue that Harry's attempts to set the record straight are only making things worse. Every new revelation, every new interview is seen as another betrayal. The royal family, they say, feels under siege, and Harry's actions are only adding fuel to the fire. One even said, Harry just twists the knife and that the family feels seriously betrayed. The sense of betrayal is palpable. Prince William in particular is said to be deeply hurt by Harry's actions. The once close brothers are now estranged, and the rift between them seems to be growing wider with each passing day. Things are especially icy between Harry and Prince William. The bond that once united them has been shattered, and the chances of reconciliation seem slim. William, who has always been the more reserved of the two, is reportedly struggling to come to terms with Harry's decision to go public with their private issues. Things are especially icy between Harry and Prince William. The bond that once united them has been shattered, and the chances of reconciliation seem slim. William, who has always been the more reserved of the two, is reportedly struggling to come to terms with Harry's decision to go public with their private issues. Sources say William is now more determined than ever to cut Harry off completely. The future king is said to be resolute in his decision to distance himself from his brother. The pain of betrayal runs deep, and for William, the only way to protect himself and his family is to sever ties with Harry. And King Charles? Reports flip-flop. Some say they hugged it out. Others say Charles is deeply hurt and won't speak to Harry over the security drama. The relationship between Harry and his father is equally complicated. While some reports suggest that they have reconciled, others indicate that the wounds are still fresh. The issue of security, in particular, has been a major point of contention, with Harry feeling that his family is not being adequately protected. Harry insists he wants reconciliation, especially after his father's cancer diagnosis, but the damage might already be done. The news of King Charles's health has added another layer of complexity to the situation. Harry is said to be deeply concerned about his father's well-being and is desperate to mend their relationship. However, the damage caused by his public revelations may be too great to overcome. So what do you think? Is Harry burning bridges or just speaking his truth? The debate rages on. Some see Harry as a brave truth-teller, willing to stand up against the powerful institution of the monarchy. Others view him as a traitor, willing to sacrifice his family's privacy for the sake of his own narrative. The truth, as always, is likely somewhere in between. Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more royal drama. Your opinions matter, and this story is far from over. Stay tuned as we continue to follow the unfolding drama within the royal family. Whether you're Team Harry or Team Palace, one thing is certain: the royal saga is more captivating than ever.